Hello, Debbie Preston, Northamptonshire FA. The accreditation window is open today, 1st of November, and will be open until March. But I always suggest that we look at it really early so we can get everything completed, and any coaches or individuals that need to complete training, that we can get that done, and it's all sorted without a big mad rush at the end. So just a quick review of where you will find things in your club portal. I have the permission of the teams clubs I'm using to demonstrate this, so I thank them very much for that. But hopefully it will just give you an easy idea of where or to find things and what you need to look at. So, club page. Everybody's got the club page. You should know where that is with all your registrations, etc., and everything's there. And you need to go into My Club. Once you're into My Club, it brings up these tabs. Accreditation is the one we're looking for, so that's the one we'll do. Okay, so it then gives you a drop down menu of your checklist. So in this instance, the club has got everything it needs. Basically needs to be playing in a league, completes minutes, etc., etc. It's got its documents up to date, which is helpful, which is the plan, a development plan, and etc. Club policies, anything that you want to put on there. This is your space. Player pathways is a bit more complicated, but again, we'll talk about that in a moment. What I first want to look at is officials. So if we go into the officials, this is often an area that is where clubs need to work on. So you need to have, obviously, because these have got youth teams, they need to have a DBS and safeguarding committee, etc., etc. And they also need to have adult teams, because I've got an adult team with a first aid training, and youth teams should have a qualified manager. So what it's saying in complete here, it's saying that there is a team that hasn't got what he needs, and that is their under 15s. So there might be a reason for that. It might be that they need to update one section as safeguarding or emergency aid. And the club are able then to pop in here, what's the plan to resolve it? It might be it's a brand new manager and they're saying they've booked on a course for January. We can double check that and see, and that will actually make that then complete. On the pathways, I always say don't worry too much about the pathway. I can sort it my end. It's about provision and what you do and what you're comfortable with, and so that's absolutely fine, and I will look at that for you. So they're the areas. So once you open that accreditation tab, there are your list of things that you need to sort of address, if you like, and then it will allow you to submit for approval. So if I show you my other demonstration club, the book, here we go. Same process for them, obviously. We've got about 19, 20 teams. So the idea is that, you get all your records up to date. Now, interestingly, with Bugbrook, it's instantly, as soon as I press that accreditation button, it's saying you could submit for renewal, which is great. I won't do that because that will be the club's privilege. But there, it will list how everything is in place. So the club is complete, the officials are complete, the documents are complete, and the player pathways as a 2-star club, they have everything they need. If we look at their player pathways as a 2-star club, it looks complicated, but it really isn't. And it is easier to look at it now to see what you need. But as again, I say, don't worry too much about that. There is an explanation, but if you need some support, please, I urge you to come to me at the office, and we'll sort out and support you through that process. Okay, because it's to do with female provision, male provision, and disability. Bugbrook is sitting as a 2-star club mainly because they need a bit more on the female side, and it shows them there they need the 15, 16s. But their provision is growing, and that's really good, and that's all we want to see. So no worries with that. So there is a classic, easy to return to the checklist there. Accreditation is complete, and they can submit for renewal. That's as simple as it gets. So I think that's fairly straightforward. Again, as I say, please, if you have any questions, drop me a line at debbie.preston@northamptonshirefa.com. Many thanks.